In this video, I'm going to cover the 3 best ways to find solar installers that are near you. Now, probably the most obvious way to find solar installers is to actually just pull up a Google search and find out what results come back. Google is really good about understanding where you're located, and if it doesn't know where you are, you can always punch in solar installers near me and then put in your local city and state. So this will give you a list of results that come back to help you find local installers. And you could also use this list to narrow down the results because depending on where you are, there could be quite a few installers in your area. The thing I like to do is look at all the reviews and see not only what the good reviews are of the solar installers, but also see what the negative reviews are as well. I wouldn't just rely on the star rating for the different solar installers. If you have a 3-star or 4-star or even a 5-star, look at the negative reviews too and just kind of use that to help you narrow down your selection. Once you do start contacting installation companies, there's a few critical things that you need to ask them. One being, what manufacturers do they use on their installs? So they might use a specific brand of panels, and that could vary quite a bit depending on the different manufacturers that are available. I mean, there's Tesla panels, there's Panasonic panels, there's LG panels, although they're out of business now when it comes to their solar stuff. But there's a lot of variety when it comes to the brand manufacturers that the solar installers might vary quite a bit on. Also, when it comes to the other components, these can vary as well. So for example, you can have an inverter that's a different brand, and even a battery supply or battery backup for your house that's from a different brand altogether. So it's really important to understand what brands the solar companies use to do the installation, so that way you know exactly what you're going to be getting if you end up going with that specific installer. Another reason why this is important is because manufacturer warranties can actually vary quite a bit. So with that, another great question to ask is, if something goes wrong with my solar panel installation in the future, who do I contact for support? So this could be the solar installation company themselves. You might have one contact information, one contact number to get a hold of someone to help you figure out what's wrong with your system, and then they can take care of everything for you. Or they actually might require you to contact the different manufacturers individually and by yourself. And this can get a little bit tricky because depending on what's wrong with your system, it could be the solar panels, it could be the inverters, it could be something else entirely. So you might have to kind of do a lot of the troubleshooting on your own if you happen to have a problem in the future. Now, these systems tend to be pretty reliable, but again, it's really important to understand this before you make that big decision. Option number 2, this is really similar to the Google search. There are some websites that are dedicated to reviewing the different solar installation companies as well as the different solar components themselves. And I'll leave a list of these different websites in the description below this video so you can go and check those out. But basically, if you're someone that's really wanting to dig into the specific details of the components and really want to understand exactly what you're getting for your money, the different specifications, all those things, probably these solar review companies are going to be your best bet in order to help you determine exactly what solar manufacturer you want to go with, as well as the different solar installers that you have as an option in your area. Another option you have is to go with a national company that not only does the manufacturing, but they also do the installation service as well. So a couple of good examples of this are companies like Tesla and SunPower. Now, these are 2 really big companies that do a great job of taking care of their customers and providing all the solutions within one umbrella. They handle a really high volume of solar installations, and so they've pretty much seen everything, whereas a local installer might be new. They might have done some good jobs on some houses in the past, but they might be inexperienced. So that's something else to kind of keep in mind when you're weighing your options. So one of the cool things about SunPower is their online estimator. So not only can you set up an appointment with them and help you understand what your total cost of ownership is with the SunPower system, but they can also even pull up a satellite image of your house, and then they can overlay their panels on your house so you can see exactly what it would look like to own a SunPower solution for yourself. So that's a really cool feature, and you don't even have to be inconvenienced by having someone come out to your house and have an appointment with you and set up everything. It's a really convenient, really quick solution. So if you're interested in that, I'll have a link in the description below where you can go and request a free online quote from SunPower. Obviously, buying solar for your home is an important decision, but teaming up with a trusted installer and a trusted manufacturer and understanding all of your different options will go a long way in helping make sure you choose the right solution for you, and that way you can enjoy it for years and years to come. Thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'll share more videos like this in the future, so you don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.